Hey guys, welcome to Morning Joe with me, Jim. And normally I go live at about 8 a.m. I waited on purpose till a little after 8:30 today just because I wanted to see what the CPI numbers came in at. Why is that important? Well, if you're in the market for a home, it's important because that is the number one thing that drives mortgage rates. And I wanted to see which way they came in before going live so I could share it with you a little bit. And let's take a look. So, mortgage rates are driven by a lot of people texting me this morning. Mortgage rates are driven primarily by inflation, right? As inflation goes up, mortgage rates have to go up too. And a lot of people, this is important because tomorrow the Fed is going to come out and most likely raise short-term rates by half a point. What's that going to do? Well, I don't know exactly tomorrow, but I do have a pretty good clue, and I think we all do. First of all, mortgage-backed securities are what drive mortgage rates, right? And that's really simple because here's the chart of the yields. Remember back on November 10th, if you followed my Morning Joe videos for any amount of time, remember leading up to November 10th, I was saying most likely we're going to see rates drop. And this is a chart of yields. As yields go up, rates are dropping. And we did. On November 10th, we saw rates drop quite a bit, quite considerably. And because that's when the inflation numbers came out. And it was easy to predict. And you can also kind of see year over year inflation numbers and predict it's probably going to be lower than what it was. I think they came out at 7.1. They were previously 7.7%. Inflation was at 7.7% previously back here on November 10th. And it was projected that we'd see inflation numbers at 7.3%. In fact, they came in about 7.1. And that is boding well, initially at least, for mortgage rates. It means yields are going up. Now, we've got a lot of resistance levels here. Well, we've got a couple resistance levels here. And if we break through, then we've got a lot of room to get better real quickly. So why do I say that? And you're seeing live, it's going to go up and down a little bit. But the other thing to keep in mind is that apples and oranges thing, right? Tomorrow, the Fed meeting adjourns and the Fed is expected to raise short-term rates by half a point. And a lot of people in the news will say, oh, mortgage rates are going up, everything's going up. Well, no. It's apples and oranges. Mortgage rates are driven by inflation, and you can see it's trying to get a little better this morning, and hopefully we do. And if the Fed does raise rates by half a point and says this is to keep combating inflation, I think we'll see mortgage rates get even better, go even lower. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that. I know it's pretty technical and it gets into the technical side of things. And it's not really the intent of these Morning Joe videos, except once in a while when the technical stuff really does affect mortgage rates and the news and what's in the news, right? So I hope that helps. Today's inflation numbers should help rates go lower, mortgage rates. And tomorrow, if the Fed cuts or raises short-term rates by half a point and says this is to really combat inflation, I think that will help mortgage rates as well. If I can help you with a mortgage rate, or rather get approved for a mortgage and start your home search and journey, I would love to. Again, kind of late this morning, but it was on purpose to take a look at those numbers. And if I can help you get pre-approved, please reach out. We'll do so today.